Okay.
Normal. This is fine.
Normal.
I'm totally normal. I'm always normal. I'm so super normal all the time.
Sure.
Me when I'm lying.
I don't know what you're talking about. My middle name's Normal. It's like a definitely defined fact about me. Don't you know?
Chi Normal Vol.
Yeah,
New username.
exactly.
It's true. Trust me on this. This is a fact that everyone knows about me. That my middle name is Normal, right after my middle name of patient and careful. These are all my names. All of them.
Blue sky.
Boom. The Twibber machine. It's the machine that makes things turn into Twibbers. Pew, 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 pew. So you know how? Okay, so stream. Now I have some important information for you guys. Now this is information that if you tune into the next part of the stream, or if you're late to stream, which is fine because this is starting before stream actually starts, you'll miss this information. But sometimes it's very important that you take your medications. And if you don't take your medications, you deal with side effects of not taking your medications.
Did you
And
take
these
your
side
medications?
effects, yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Mhm.
And these side effects range from being a problem to being a double problem. Okay, and when you take your medications, sometimes your friend says, "Hey, I'm going to stream," and you're like, "Yeah, okay, I would love to join my friend's stream." So you join your friend's stream, and your friend streams a little game, and then you watch them stream the little game, but you're on your meds, and so instead, your friend is left with a rambly, like 5-minute rant at the very beginning of his stream about how you're taking your meds.
This is
So-
true.
It
So,
truly
for those
astounds
who-
me that you are not one of the most famous streamers on Twitch by virtue of it has to be impossibly entertaining just to watch you talk to yourself.
I love you so much.
So,
I
was
cannot
going somewhere
wait
with
for
this.
these interactions to be happening in person.
This is what I'm always saying.
So,
Yeah.
what I was saying is that when you and then when you and then when and then when you and when you and you when you and then when you and you and then when you and then when you yeah.
I love you so much.
I can't wait for us to be in person because I don't know if it's the same for Mooney and Letters, and I want to figure this out. When you do this, I sit there like staring at you as if like we're like staring off in a direction at proverbially you, just like with a certain look on my face that I could only describe as us being in some kind of sitcom where you talk for a while and then it cuts to me just staring at you dead-eyed while you're talking. And I just hope it's the same thing for Looney and Letters so that we can have full scenes of you talking as we all stare with you with rapt but confused and bewildered attention, just waiting for you to stop. I hope that it happens. I want it to happen so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
See, it's a thing of I got a lot of words to say.
You do.
None of them ever make sense though.
Yeah.
But they're there.
You never do.
And they gotta be said. They gotta.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Letter said yes. So.
Every time. What do you mean? What is it, Cinema?
No, nothing. Letter said yes.
It's
starting now.
every time. You can't just say, no, I'm not ready, I have to do this real quick. It's always, I guess. I don't know. Like, you always make us go through 5 more steps. Like,
God said I'd die if we start, but yeah, I guess we can.
Jennifer would just be like, well, yeah, I guess. It's like, what's wrong? Well, I'm currently drowning in the river, but hi, we can start, I guess. I'm currently being chased by a pack of wolves, but, you know, Letter said yes, so...
I'm being eaten from the inside out by parasites, but...
We can start, I guess.
Sometimes, you know, you just... Sometimes, you know, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, there is like a blood lunar eclipse or some shit going on
I
tonight.
know,
so
I see it. There's
perfect timing.
Perfect.
I cannot see the moon from where I am, and I will not move. So the moon doesn't exist anymore.
Alright. Anyway, hi, stream. Hello. Hi, stream and
Hello,
our VOD
Twitch.
viewers. Hello, Twitch. And eventually
Hello.
YouTube. I'm Morgan, the Zodiac Lord, and we're playing more Outer Wilds. Because I wanted to get one more in before I had to go on my little hiatus for the rest of the month. I am here with my friends. Letters of Sky,
Hello.
Quietly Existing / Chinema
That's me.
is you. And then, of course, Mask Mothday / Jace.
Yes, that is I yes.
I'm not
Me.
looking at the name right now. I said it wrong. I can feel it.
For all you know, my name is Joe Bob.
Yep,
Joe
we're here
Bob.
with Joe Bob tonight
Joe Bob.
on the stream. My good old friend Joe Bob. From
I'll bring out my banjo. Hey, actually, wait, that would be perfect.
Hell yeah.
My guitar is downstairs, and I don't feel like grabbing it.
Oh,
Aw. Anyway,
It's too
So-
much work.
yeah. So yeah, we're back with more Outer Wilds. We're gonna scream and cry and see cool things. Tonight on the plan, because we have to have our mission statement before we start. So, what do we have? Not what do we learn, because we know what we've learned. You've watched all the VODs, I hope. You better have. Anyway, we've totally watched all the VODs. We're all totally on the same page of what we know. However, what do we need to do? So, currently, we have completed, as far as I am aware, everything we can possibly do on Brittle Hollow, as well as on the Hollow's Lantern, that kind of thing. Some things that I was made aware of while wandering around is, first of all, there is a Quantum Grove on Timber Hearth that I just never saw, despite having tried to explore all of Timber Hearth. I don't think I have anyway. So that is something that we possibly need to find, and I need to at least look into and see if I can figure out where it is or what to do about that, and how to get there. I know there's a quantum signal, but it's still labeled an unknown, so I'm pretty confident that I haven't been there yet. Secondly, I realized, I believe while standing on or traveling to Brittle Hollow, I have realized there's an entire other side of the moon that I simply did not walk towards. There's a giant crater on the moon that I simply have not walked onto, despite it being the second location I ever explored. And there not being much else there other than a camp, some little things to stand on, and a giant crater that takes up half of the moon. So, there's that. And then, of course, me having the dawning and uncomfortable and unfortunate realization that there is actually, I think, 2 or 3 caves on Ember Twin that we still have not explored.
yay!
I'm gonna kill you, and that's why we're going to the Quantum Grove first.
Why would you do this to me?
Because you just laughed, that's why. You ask why would you do this to me when you've just demonstrated exactly why I'm doing it to you.
I do not understand. I'm
Conversely,
just trying-
however, not on Ember Twin, if I choose to avoid that. We also have completed Brittle Hollow, so of course the next step in our path would be Giant Steep, which we have much to explore over there that we've barely dipped our toes in it, for lack of the pun. But yeah, so I think as our first starting situation, I think we're gonna probably try to find the Quantum Grove on Timber Hearth, or find wherever this Quantum Grove is on Timber Hearth.
That should be fairly easy.
Should be pretty easy. I bet you $1,000,000 it's gonna, because like for a moment I was like, It must be underground. Like, it must be underground, and that's why I'd stopped looking, because I didn't want to do the geysers and shit, because I know there's the geysers you can jump into. But then I was, like, thinking about it, and I'm like, actually, knowing me, there is a very big possibility I just have missed it, because the planets are sphere, and I've just walked past it. So, very possible. We're gonna find out. And then we're probably gonna go to Adelrock, go to the crater, see what's up on the dark side of the moon. Those are the two easiest. They shouldn't take us too terribly long. There's even a chance we get it done in the same run, in the same cycle. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
After that, we'll figure it out. Let's go.
And after that,
Don't
Sorry.
be there.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In your eyes. All right, crew, are we ready to go?
Let's fucking
Too late, I already pressed the button, so we're going. Okay, first things first, we
And
gotta
then-
make sure that this probe isn't about to devastate our entire lives.
That's very important.
Okay, guys, we're caught it in stream. It's coming towards us
Uh-oh.
directly.
Is
It
it?
is coming for us.
Oh. You know, I think it went the opposite. Okay, yes, it went the opposite.
Yeah.
I was about to have a heart attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It was literally like, I was just watching, I was like, wait, that does look kind of pointed at us. Okay.
It'd be so fucked if that does actually happen at one of your runs.
It'd
No
be
way.
very funny.
Probably want to get in your spacesuit at
Yes,
least.
I do.
You'll be able to use your propulsion. on
Yeah,
there.
you gotta, use your space shoot, and once you're on your, and when,
Chimma.
And like, yeah.
Okay.
Was in this direction though? Just
I believe so.
scoot this way?
Your signal scope.
Can't rotate the ship. Yeah, it's just gonna be easier. That's not quantum situation. That's too far away. Ooh,
Oh.
oh. Did I not get this reading on this one?
isn't this the stone that
Oh.
we
This is
first
the one in
saw?
the museum, yeah, but I thought I got this
Yeah.
already. Well, I guess I can get it. There's no harm in me getting it real quick.
Yeah, you'll be able to use your boost to just get right back up.
Ah, what the fuck? I tried not. Okay, whatever. I got it.
Hate
Museum
this
shark.
thing.
I love the music of this game so goddamn much.
These things. They are the hated things.
You gave me a fucking panic attack. Or at least the closest I can get to one.
But
Just
it's just a
thinking about you.
baby.
That's just a
It's
baby.
just a babe.
The rest of them.
It's just a wee babe. Just a wee little
Jump
boy.
out of here. I have to go the long way. That's okay. We have time.
We have time.
I genuinely thought I had the museum shard already on my. There's unfortunate.
It might be because you died after looking at it.
No, I don't know. I was at way after I had already died those 3 times. Trust me.
Okay. This is pretty. Very ominous pretty, but it's pretty.
Ominous pretty? What do you fucking mean?
Like the music sound.
The music
It
is
sounds
not
very-
ominous.
It sounds very hopeful and cheerful, which usually means that something hopeful and cheerful has happened. However, we have just been exploring.
What are
So it
you
sounds
even
ominous.
talking about?
Normally, everyone knows about.
It's just homie. Homie.
Oh me.
Oh shit. Mar just joined us in the time loop.
Here we go.
Damn.
Would be this direction. Got it right there. It literally it right there.
Yep.
It totally is.
It
Again,
just looks
it's
like
like
trees
right
nuts.
fucking here. God, I'm
It's probably because
dumb.
it looked
I'm
like
so
It
dumb.
looked like it just looked like trees, so you didn't see it. It's
No,
okay.
but I would have
That's-
investigated trees because most of this place is barren, and I'm just dumb.
No, you can't call my friend that. I'll
Whoa,
bully
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa. Ow!
Ow. I do not know what.
There you are. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, musical rock.
Hello, musical rock that is aiming to kill me.
Grove Shop.
Why would you do that?
Very pretty. Ooh. Quiet shade across old bark. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Those are gonna move. Wait. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Everything here moved.
I think you should read the poem again.
I know, I have to
I
find
think you
it.
should read.
It moved. The ancient glade across old bark and quiet shade is always dark. Everything here moves. Across old bark and the quiet shade is always dark. In the ancient glade.
It's also picking a thing that's saying.
Mhm.
Isn't it a different order? Are there
Yes.
arrows on them?
Looks like it.
Okay,
In
so
the ancient
across
glade,
the
the quiet shade across old bark, dark.
so what happens if you walk in that direction to find the next one?
I don't know. They both point in opposite directions.
I know, but like there's specific things that say in specific directions. You know? I don't know.
Quiet shade across old bark in an ancient glade, it's always dark.
I believe that there is a note somewhere around here.
On the back. There's got to be somewhere.
Maybe it's inside the water machine.
That's a tree.
You okay?
It wasn't there earlier.
Yeah,
a
that's how
tree.
this works. It's quantum physics.
Like, what scares
These
me?
guys do little dances.
I'm just a little guy.
If
I
you have
just
to look
don't-
away, just look away.
The
No,
tree's gonna get you.
I know the tree's gonna get me. It's gonna walk up behind me and then stare
The
at me.
tree is not going to get you. You are fine.
You'd be surprised by how it's gonna eat me. I think the note's in the glacier.
I'm not getting in there.
Okay.
Definitely feels like a place that should have a note.
The
doesn't
rocks
it?
just move.
Yes.
Yeah.
It might be up the path. It might be the
Oh,
the
maybe.
little water path right that way. So I think it leads to another like outcropping that is not quantum. If
Quantum
I'm not mistaken.
and not quantum.
Ah.
No.
Quantum. Quantum. Yeah. Okay. Yep. This is the right area.
A quantum
Mm.
It's okay. You're not scared.
I'm not. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're not scared.
Mhm.
We all agree.
I'm not
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, you're not scared. That's a tree.
You're right, Channel. It's a tree.
It's gonna disappear.
Nah. Ah! Churt's research notes, property of Churt. I have detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason that two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Cool. So quick. So serene.
So serene.
Is that all that's here? Is there anything else of interest here, Jace, or is this pretty much it?
I think this is pretty much it, if I'm
Okay.
not mistaken. I know that there's a note about the poem somewhere, but I don't think it's here.
Fair. Get to my ship. I mean, my ship will confirm if I think if there's anything else to find, so I'll get back up there. My notes will tell me if there's...
There's more to explore here.
The moon.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, got some more.
That's the smoke trail. I thought there was some energy beam coming from the moon. I guess whatever that rock is probably came crashed here, and that's why. Cratery.
When the
As space tends to do.
as space tends to do, it eats people.
Alright. There's a strange rock shard in the grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum's fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the... It doesn't say there's anything more to explore, so
Okay.
Kurt's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Harthian has been able to land on. Else? Okay. So I do believe we have time to go there. Oh.
He breathes so heavily that he doesn't know.
I saw something. Ooh. About this?
flag.
Yeah, I was short.
Consider not being so small and short then.
New to say to me? I've been traveling. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. We'll find. Ooh. Oh, here it is.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sick.
Found it.
You found the dark side of the moon. Ew.
Churt's research notes, property of Churt. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Adelrock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the other astral bodies in the solar system. Fascinating. I wish it wasn't so dark. But it makes I don't like how dark. Very icy. Is there anything else over here?
Unsure.
You're sure?
I don't think so.
Don't think. I would venture to get. Because that seems to have like specific lighting to let us find it, so I feel like if there was anything else, it would actually light it up.
Right. There isn't overall a whole lot to the Adelrock, so
Figured. Oh.
down thrust.
I'm trying.
But not too hard.
you got it. I believe in you. You can do it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh. Come on.
You got it. Yeah.
nice.
Great
Good
job.
landing.
Super
I
clean
think I've already
landing.
been over here. Make sure there's nothing in. Just while I'm here. Upstairs, testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear the following signals from the sun, giant, steep, and brittle hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to one direction. C most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update, disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated. Saddens me to pose this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye. And we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. It's a curious result. It's possible the eye is still calling it. Yeah, and I don't. Nothing popped up. Dude. Okay, wow. I've seen this rune in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. This is some kind of Know My locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. It would be the observatory, I think. Something like that. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars. You just make sure I've got everything.
Something tells me that was right back.
Probably. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anoa, and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always had a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow, South Pole immediately. No. So yeah, we got everything.
I honestly forgot that this was here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Happens
I
to
think
best
I
of
found
us.
it way early on.
It's cool.
Look at the sun.
It makes sounds.
Does look at the sun.
The sun.
The
when
full
you look at
concentrated power of the
the
sun.
full concentrated power of the sun!
Just
Look at the deep. Giant's deep.
Giant's deep.
giant deep.
Oh, we
That's
can
the
hear it.
whole
That is what
planet.
that noise, isn't it?
What's that noise?
The sounds of the planets.
That's
Oh.
giant. The sun giant deep.
It's the sound of
Okay.
the black hole. Then when you do
Black
Sounds
hole
like
sounds
it.
hungry.
then when you do the eye, it just spins
Yeah.
around.
Because it says you can't hear to the eye. It's the eyes missing.
Spin, spin,
I went to
spin.
that icy bit, right? Morgan?
I don't know.
Stares at myself?
Staring
Yeah.
at Morgan.
I need the planet to flip around.
Okay.
Planet, do a
Hello,
flip.
Quantum Moon.
Do a flip.
Quantum Moon, hello, sweetheart. It's so good to see you.
It's not good to see you. Go away.
It's so good to see you.
Not good to see you. Go away.
They're the guys.
I am
definitely
extremely
think they're
neutral
guys.
about the quantum moon's
That
appearance.
is not what you said
Mm.
last time.
Seems likely.
It's okay, we gotta have one positive, one negative, one neutral. We'll balance it out.
Exactly.
It just. I think-
She's very positive about the caves, and Morgan's very negative, and I'm very neutral about them.
I will stick my dick in the caves and it'll be great.
Hell yeah.
Don't stick your dick in the
Sometimes-
cave. You don't know what could be in there.
That's
As long as you don't
that's the
stick them in the
fun.
quantum cave, because you might blink and
No.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Kim, I feel awful that I had to. I've now studied the stupid map for
Mm-hmm.
the fucking. Oh, I have been there, yeah, because those are the fucking mines. Anyway,
Mines. We
I've
love
definitely
mines.
been there. Anyway, no. But yeah, I've now studied maps of Dark Bramble extensively. I have seen not a
Lord.
single spoiler. I'm just studying the maps and what areas are safe and what areas are not safe and what areas are dead ends, so to speak.
Gotcha.
So
So,
again,
for the
Everywhere's a
most
dead
part,
end if you go far enough.
I want to say, I mean, you've already seen the maps, but I was just gonna
Yes.
state, just to give you like a little bit of reassurance. Most of your exploration in there will not be blind. You will have your waypoints to guide you, because you will find it, and then you can place a waypoint through your ship, and you'll be able to simply follow that.
which I did sort of
So-
see.
It's a
In my
turret.
research.
It's an interloper. It's gonna steal the.
It's gonna fucking fly into the sun.
I'm crashing the sun. I'm pretty sure we're there because the Ember and Ash twins are like basically done. I think we're reaching the end of it.
We did so much
That
this
means,
run,
but
guys.
that means I now have to think of what we're gonna do next. Now I've done the two
I
easy
think-
parts.
More giant
Well, we
steed.
should
I'm
do it, Chase Ed.
I think I'm gonna go look at
Ditto.
it while we're waiting on Doom to happen because I could meditate, but it's pretty. Anyway,
Did you know that?
that didn't add anything. It added nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We've not found the thing you need to look at. Well, because we found everything else that was over here at the Adel Rock.
Well, no, the notes about the ice shards being crashed from Dark Bramble.
Oh.
Those are nowhere.
Hmm.
That's a bit weird.
Check rumor mode. Does robots?
Oh, nothing.
I guess
I guess that's just free lore.
free lore.
Free lore.
Or anyway, right, I forgot what I was here to look at. So yeah, we have to find the other quantum caves. I think I ended up actually a funny thing. I think I didn't find the original quantum cave that we found originally. I think I found the second one that exists. Because there was a lore. I remember us talking about how, like, there's lore and you'd have to walk up the rock to go get it and, like, go reach it because it's pretty high up there. And
Yeah.
we didn't because we were panicking and freaking the fuck out. So I think I didn't actually get that second one. So I do think that we have to find more of that. No idea where the lake bed cave is. Somewhere. It says, Nomai from named Coleus mysteriously vanished from the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. That, I assume, we're going to have to be really, really fast.
Yeah.
No idea where the high energy lab is, but we don't necessarily need that yet. Because that's going to go into the Ash Twin Tower, and from what I know, that is pretty endgame, so I can probably avoid those for now. Maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, so I think this is something you could probably figure out on your own at this point.
Yes.
But if you want another push to figure out the quantum caves, and I know I've kind of like been pushing this already, your next step is going to be the next quantum Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Giant's Deep.
Okay. I think we can do Giant's Deep. I think that'd be okay.
Giants Deep, let's
I
go!
can return to Ember Twin when I'm slightly more capable. I think Giant's Deep would be fun. Are we? I don't hear the music yet, so we probably still got a minute. I mean, well, no, there's no... There it is. Speak of the devil. Let's just let the sun explode. Let the pretty sun explode.
Let the sun
Kind of sad that you
explode.
can't go into their
The
funky
house?
little building
No.
here, yeah.
Like, I would love to just sit in there and... Yeah, you doing, bud? Again, can't get enough of the mood? I'm kidding.
Do you notice the sun exploding?
Nah.
But it's gonna eat
It
you.
doesn't sound like you can notice
Nah.
it. Here you go. Fun.
Sun. It's
You're
behind.
kind of in
Ember.
a little divot here, so.
Here we
That's
go.
why you
Let's stand
can't see
over
the
here.
sun explode. Is because the sun's not even there.
These were the ominous platforms where I noticed the bullshit with the harmonica. Let's just watch the sun explode.
Okay, nothing
There
bad
she
happens.
goes.
Okay, something bad happens. Only a little bad.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Did you know that the Earth will become unlivable way before we actually see the sun explode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
it'll become unlivable
Oh, well, yeah. It's,
way before we see the sun explode.
I don't think anyone who actually believes in climate change would argue with you.
Yeah. But consider this.
Mm-hmm.
I've got two.
Theoretically, assuming that, like, you know, this is all the Nomai doing, and that someone else is privy to what we do when we... Are you shooting towards us? You better not. You know, I think it's...
Yes, come in.
Cute. Okay, there she goes. Alright.
Silly.
Right? Yes. That's right. Okay, anyway. To Giant Steep! But yeah, the fucking, assuming that someone else can see, like, the loops that we're having, because it keeps getting shown back to us, what do you think they would think? What do you think they'd think about me just standing there, like, staring at a planet rotate for 5 minutes when I'm on 22-minute deadline?
They know.
Anyway.
Nice dream.
Anyway, you can continue, Trim. I just wanted to get my funny little haha.
Yeah, you see this, but you considered this, right? Because you say continue,
You have nothing else to say.
but I forgot.
I love you.
It's gonna be awful again. It's gonna be awful again. I'm gonna hate it.
I'm not sure. I'm unsure, and I do not remember if you can land on the launch.
From what I'm
thing.
aware of, you can. It's a little tricky, but you can.
Okay. I don't remember if there's anything on it for you though.
Whoa, okay. I just landed directly
use-
into a tornado. Yeah, from what I understand, you have to basically be in orbit and let it come to you.
That makes sense.
Mhm. Guys need
Oh.
to scare me. What?
That's an island.
It's an island in the sky.
Trying to get in. Oh, no!
Get under it.
Jesus.
Alright, cool.
No.
You made it.
I don't like it. I don't like nowhere we're not going. Okay, there. Right there. Yes. Ooh.
Nice. Good job.
See, it's weird. I actually kind of like being on here when I know what I'm doing. But it's flying in here is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you don't know where you're going and... Anyway. Where am I? Hello?
You are.
Oh, we saw you, I think. Maybe? Oh, is that the thingy? Is that the thingy that's floating around?
The thing is just floating around.
I need you.
Hello,
Lower.
Mr. Bellman. Jeez, bones. Who's gonna eat your bones?
This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Succeeded what? Are we going gelatinous on us, love? I am delighted by your words, but they're
Gelatinous.
atypical for you. If I am ever half as gooey as Mello and Evans have behaved together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother, Evans, and his spouse will not want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallows a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room in their enthusiasm. So, like, I know the answer is that they are looking for the eye, because all of this is looking for the eye, of course. But, like, I don't know. I think there's something weird about the fact that that probe is not launching in the same direction as everything. Like, every time. Can I not walk on you?
No.
You should be walkable. There we go. Goodness.
Goodness.
You walk on those underwater? That's terrible. Anyway.
You can. I mean, you can breathe underwater, so why can't you? There might be
Yes,
something
yeah.
important
You're right.
under the water.
Three minutes, 59 seconds ago, long-range orbital probe was successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. So that was what happened just now. Wait. Whoa.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you do
Oh.
have to go up on there.
Oh, this is in the probe cannon. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Either stay in this area or see if you can.
Oh, I see,
Oh,
yeah.
get in. See if you can get in
Yeah. Try to stay right here.
I was gonna say, see if you can get in that beam right there in front of you. That's what those are for.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You can, like,
Nice.
Woo! Terrifying.
Not terrifying.
We're all good.
Since when?
Since I said so
Pretty
right
terrifying.
now.
Oh, hi.
Still bouncing.
A little bouncy. We're a little bouncy. Again, I do pausing because it's so unpredictable. Weirdly enough, now that I've been here, like even just teleporting there from the Ash Twin, I was like, this place is pretty cool actually. Like it's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool, and I actually kind of like being here. Getting here though is stressful as fuck. Like, and the constant
completely
threat of
understand.
getting launched into space is a bit terrifying. Anyway, okay. Like the fact that happened while I was reading shit is crazy. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Come on. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea might feel responsible. Okay. So now I have to get over there. Yeah. Never mind. Is there a way for me to know if I need to wait a second?
I guess just use the walkway to get to the other side.
Yeah, I'm just scared a tornado's gonna come while I'm doing that. Or
Well,
no,
if
wait.
it does, then
I'll
you'll
stay
be fine.
stuck. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Cause yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go. Okay. Whee! Okay, you're right. I would stay on here because these last even in the zero gravity. Oh no, I gotta go back. Oh no. Oh gee. Oh gee, willikers.
Okay, Wilkers.
I prefer this so much more than going to the cave. Ooh, that's a long one. Kanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Aspire constructed a model of giant steep here at Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projector pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, okay. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We'd thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. And we do know about that. At least a little bit. I think that's it. Here?
I think so.
I didn't see
I'm
any.
gonna go underneath the water just to take a glance.
Whoa. Something's down there.
Oh.
See that? I think that's one of the
Younger.
It's so cool. I think that's one of the probe cannon parts right there, I think.
I'm
Thing that
not
was
sure.
glowing. I can go a different way on the way back. See.
Yeah, because he'll probably want to get a better look at that.
Any scrolls over there? I don't think so. Oh, 3 minutes of oxygen shit. There's a single tree up there. I don't think I can get up there though. Oh, there's trees over here. What am I saying? Oh, that's
Borkin.
Broken.
let me go this way.
Working.
Let me go this way anyway, because I. Oh, that's a jelly! Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That is the planet
Ooh.
core.
That's the. Oh!
Hello.
Those are jellyfish.
Those are jellyfish.
hello, jellyfish.
Hello.
It's nice to see you.
So sad Mooney is missing it.
So sad Mooney is missing this.
Yeah.
They're gonna be so sad.
You're gonna be so sad.
Yeah, based on everything we've learned, I do not think I can get down there. I have to have to find a specific thing for that. Well, that's why it wouldn't let me get on that one. It's broken. It was so perplexed why I couldn't get. Ooh, uh-oh. I see you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Get in one of these things.
Here she comes. Both beautiful and absolutely horrifying.
Hi, Weezy.
Hello, Wheezy.
Hello, Easy. Wait, what the fuck? Why? Is that a bug? Oh no, that's the
Oh,
model.
wow.
I'm crazy.
Oh.
That's the model. I was like, I was going fucking mad for a second.
I was with you there for a second. I was like,
Wait.
what the fuck?
Am I trapped in here now? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, no.
No,
Okay,
no.
Shh, it's okay. Is there anything else on this island for me to see?
I don't believe so. I think that should be everything.
How
There's
long...
plenty other things on this planet.
Right, but how long do I have before the sun explodes? Time to find more.
It said 3 minutes whenever you check the timer.
True. I
So
should have looked
I would
again.
say we're probably at about 5-6 minutes now.
Mm-hmm.
So you got time.
Okay, cool. I'll read. Okay, no, actually, I will read this. Don't let me forget to read that later. Go. Okay.
Wee.
Oop, there's another island.
There's anything there.
Right there. Ha! Perfect.
Gore.
Flawless.
Perfect. Flawless.
That looked like one of the warp pads. I think I've been here before. A while back.
Oh.
I'm getting out to look. Yes, I think I have been here before. When I worked here.
Yeah. I think this is the island with the other head.
Yes. I never found it though.
Oh.
Because I had a... Well, I've been here before. I haven't searched it all because I got to the part with the puzzle and I think the sun exploded sometime after.
Gotta be vigilant with your booster.
Vigilant.
Statue workshop. Okay.
I think the statue was right there.
Was it? It didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything because it's already been activated.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
It was just on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you should be fine here. Take a
Ooh,
look around. Whee!
Space.
beautiful. Amazing. Glorious. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually see the ship that, or the island that flew up that you guys talked about.
Oh.
I heard you say it and I'm like, yep, sure is.
Sure.
God, this is terrifying. Woo! Now, where do I go? Here.
Take a look right there. Yeah.
Wait. No, you're coming. Are you coming? No, you're leaving. Wait, no.
No,
No, you're coming.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, waiting. No. Ah, it's terrifying. Okay. Alright, we're good. I just want to be somewhere where it's safe. That's all I want.
That's okay. I believe in you. You can be safe.
Hello, I remember you. How to get to the statue workshop is the question. Definitely been here before.
Oh. I know how.
Of course you do.
You can gather it right from where you're looking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caves.
Do I? Not caves. Hmm.
Mhm.
I might know, but I don't know if I have the skills to possibly be able to do that. No, I probably
Tell me
do,
what
don't
you're
I?
thinking, and it might be a lot more simple than you're thinking.
I
Tell
have
me
to
what
go
you're
under,
thinking.
don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
can
I-
just do that in your ship. You don't
Yeah.
have to wait for it to be thrown up into space to do that.
Okay, that's what I was a bit worried about. Was that I was
Yeah.
gonna have to like thread the needle. Okay.
Because that's
So-
kind of unpredictable.
Yeah. We're going to test memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if they didn't? What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flux specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lami, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see a later test. Okay, well, now this means I have to go all the way back to my ship. I don't know how this area gets me really confused. Those. Need a break for it. Ow! This ow. Worth it. It's still gonna be tricky. I guess not, because I guess, can the tornadoes still suck you up if you're underwater?
I don't think so. I want to say no. I want to say no.
Can I also put a target? No, I'm just gonna do it. Woo! Well, that's one way to do it. Where am I? Help.
It should be right to your right.
Ah! Here? Yes. Nope. Help! What the fuck? Help! Oh, I hate this shit. I saw it. Let me in.
Let him in.
Let him in.
Not see.
Okay, so that is the current.
Right.
You won't be able to get past that.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I am. Here.
There we go. Yeah.
Tell me. Whoa. 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 Help. Take a
Did it.
minute.
Yay!
Oh, goodness
Yay.
gracious.
We did it.
But now there's fear in my
Yay.
heart because if we get thrown into space. Thank you. There's just fear in my heart because if we get thrown into space, we may get sucked out of the bottom, and that would be unfortunate. Right?
yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know if there's like anchors in here. I want to say there should be, but I'm unsure.
Well,
So long as you're in a relatively secure area, you should be fine.
at least I will. If my
Yeah.
chip's not, I'll live.
Yeah, there's one right there. Sweet.
You. Alright, you. Don't you fucking do it.
Thank you.
Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the... I knew someone was watching us! Fucking knew it! This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomi's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Noma. See. I see. Understand. See. You?
Coin.
I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as if I'm being observed. So do I right now. It's comforting to know these statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Sure is. Does
Sure
sure
is.
seem like a horrific fate, don't it?
Yep. Horrific.
Hmm.
Yep.
Uh-oh. No! Fuck. Okay, at least I can swim. Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing great.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not anywhere near the guy.
Get in between the door frame.
Yeah, get in the tunnel. Get in the tunnel, the door frame. And then close it behind you.
Ooh. Trying.
Here you go.
Cool. Ooh.
Great job.
Thank you.
Hopefully it won't slam you back down.
Hopefully
Too
not.
bad.
Wait for it to settle. So glad I have a peephole.
Improvisation.
Improvisation.
My ship's fine. Crazy. How do
Holy
I
shit.
get up?
It's because it's heavy.
Sure.
It's true. Trust me on this.
You just go back up through the up the stairs.
Those are statues.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it's the friend.
Understanding. I'm understanding.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
How do I get... There's that up there. There's floor up there. How do I get up there?
You go for it. Reach your heart out.
Okay.
Just make sure to do it like right at the edge.
Oh. I know the gravity fluctuates, and that's what's annoying. Like, how do I know if the gravity's fluctuating?
That is weird.
Could you do it while the water is raising and everything, and it throws you up in the air?
I think that
Is
might
the-
actually be the way to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, because the ceiling is capped, so
Oh.
there's a cap to the ceiling. Your
Yes.
ceiling is capped.
Fuck. No. Let me up. No, let me up.
You got up,
I
guys.
don't know if it's gonna throw me that far within the time.
You could also attempt to maneuver your ship.
That's what I was
onto
gonna
that
say, is I
ledge.
could maybe try to do my ship. I don't know how well this is gonna go, though. I'm in a corner. Ooh. I just want to rotate. Okay, baby girl, can you, like, rotate? What are you doing?
He's jumping.
I'm trying to just flip it around. Oh, there's the fucking music. Now the lore!
The lore.
The lore. The
Get
lore.
it.
Go crazy. Go stupid. Ah, you
Come
can
on.
do it.
Lore, come on! Let me in!
Okay, you're right there. Just leave your ship
Ah!
right there and then escape. Yeah. Exit your ship. Oh, you did make it.
Ha!
Why are you boosting
You're hitting the
backwards?
bag.
Don't boost backwards.
Just,
There you
there you
go.
go.
There you
go. No.
Come on.
I don't think your ship is gonna fit there, so I think you just have to leave sideways.
No, I
Oh,
can't
okay.
do that. I'm
Okay,
physically
never
not
mind.
going to be able to get it out of this shit fast enough to be able to launch myself sideways.
Okay,
Silly.
then.
Silly and dumb.
I'm-
Now I gotta
I'm
come
doing my
back.
best. Hee hee hee.
There's lore up
Hello?
there. There's important lore up there, guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's important lore up there, guys.
It's not really that hard to get back in here.
I know.
Did you know that when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's more?
Yeah,
No.
we did.
Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. It's very important to know because if you don't know, then you won't know.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Good job.
You're welcome. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's more great.
There I go.
Crash. Boom, crash, crash.
Gosh darn it. We're so close. The lore.
You're so super close to the lore.
It's just hard to find. Well, I guess no, that's not a lie. That's a lie. I can target them. I'm just a brat.
That's okay. You can be a brat.
You can be a brat for
I
as
exhibit
long.
a lot of brat behavior, if I'm honest.
It's okay though, because we love you for it anyway.
Okay, going and not towards us.
And it's coming. Bye.
So read some notes. And then do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game.
Ah.
That's game, guys. Guys, just-
Okay. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to its corresponding storage unit within the ash twin. And there's a lot of shit read here. The Nomai finished building the final module for the orbital probe cannon and sent it into orbit around Giant's Deep. I used a Nomai projection pool and saw the interior of a space station in the orbit around Giant's Deep. The Nomai decided to construct a probe cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Gabbro sees a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. There is. Okay. The Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin Project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin Project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which would then send the stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin Project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Gabbro says, oh yeah, we already read that. The Nomai on the construction yard saw something sink beneath the water current, which they previously thought was impossible. I am noticing it doesn't say that there's more to see here, so I guess that lore might be inconsequential. We're gonna get it anyway. The island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, the Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to the Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Certainly didn't go on hiatus for very long. Okay. Got everything here. I guess let's slap this here so I can find it. Do it. I'm just thinking about that video of the probe hitting the ship. It's gonna be looping in my mind this whole time. It's a fucking great video.
Let's go.
Go, 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 go. In I go. Oh, well, this is a spot. Anyway. Oh no.
Hey, this is gonna be your chance.
Is it? Ow.
You can float over
I'm trying to get out.
the gap.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get me in. Let me in. Okay. There. Aha! Oh, bye ship. Oh. Oh.
It'll float back up.
It'll float back up.
Oh. I was on the wrong
Yeah.
side. Okay. I'm dumb. Now I gotta wait. Got confused in the chaos. Hear it, come on. Come on, I hear you.
I'm not sure if they go one after another.
They should. They should right now. The game should bug out and do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fix my ship.
You could try and do some shenanigans with your ship for the rest of the loop.
True. Come on. Here we go.
Shenanigan time. It's time to shenanigan.
Ugh. Everyone knows I'm really great at shenanigans with my ship.
You are.
Everyone knows you're very good at
Like how I
shenanigans.
perfectly landed it on some palm trees, lamented about how I fucked up because I didn't get my suit and now we can't find Gabbro and we're gonna have to just reset it. And then he was right there.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah.
Totally planned.
It was very funny
Totally
because it was like the thing of like, hey, isn't that the guy that you were looking for? And I was like, I think that's the guy you're. And then you were like,
Y'all really
and I was
are
like,
just little people.
We are.
Yeah.
Just so people.
Everyone's a goat people in their hearts.
Ooh. We're gonna do it. Ready?
Gotta lift it up at least one at a time. Actually, I'm unsure if the island lifts are what's the word I'm trying to think of? If they are scheduled.
I feel like they could be. I think it would make sense. I mean, because hypothetically, if these are loops, the exact same events should be happening over and over, which is actually why I think the probe canon is weird, because it doesn't function in the same way the loops, where it's like things are planned.
I agree, but I'm also thinking in terms of like how this game is programmed.
True.
Because again, it's not like the probe. Yeah.
Mommy. You want to let me over there?
They want to let you over there.
I won't move till you let me over there. It's just one little bit of lore. Oh, how's everyone doing? Come here often. Oh, honey.
Just a big thunder.
A big old Thunderman. Kaboosh.
Anyway, we come here often.
Yeah.
What are you flirting with me?
I guess can be if you want me to be. Whatever we want.
Yes, I'm always at the Statue Workshop. It's my favorite place to drink and die.
My favorite place to leave my pile of bones.
And it's a very lovely pile of bones as well.
Your pile of bones is so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Who's happening?
In fact,
Happening.
it's happening.
Guys, it's happening.
Good.
Guys, it's not a drill, it's happening.
It's happening. Here we go. Ready?
Don't
3,
jump before.
Not jumping.
2.
Yeah, go, go.
Woo! Come on. Yeah.
Just down a little bit. There you go. Into the hole.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah! Got it!
Man, you got into the
Skills.
hole. Good job.
Aha.
Now
I
we just
told
wait.
you.
Now we just chill.
I'm always correct.
Then we go splash. That.
And then we go
Down.
splash just like that.
Could you imagine living here your entire life? That's my ship. How you doing? Look at my ship. Perfect. Okay. Lord! I'm curious. Is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending a being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence? I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different from receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Oh god, they're debating philosophy, guys.
Yeah, it's very important.
They got into your corner.
Maybe.
Gotta get them out of there.
Question is now, do we keep? Now we got everything here, I think. I mean, this does confirm that we're looking at some differences in time and stuff. Now the question becomes, do we have time to look at everything? I
You know,
assume we
sometimes
do.
when you
We have a quantum signal we gotta figure out. We have the ocean depths, which is gonna be a whole thing. Try to find Gabra again. Have a little chat.
There's some way, or there's a depiction somewhere, I want to say, that tells you where each of the towers of quantum knowledge are. I'm curious if you've gotten that already, and if that is the case, seeing that, you should be able to figure out where to go on this planet to find that.
If I have, I might have forgotten it.
I'm just curious if it's in your journal here somewhere. I'm also not sure where it would be.
This, I think, is the quantum signal to... Because I could just follow the quantum signal. Hypothetically.
True, I suppose. If there is one to follow here, or wherever it is.
It says there's one that's 800 meters away.
Go for it.
Oh no.
go,
Let's go.
let's
Oh.
go. You can do it. We trust you.
Quantum signal.
Quantum signal.
Right.
The signal that is quantum shaped.
Hello, Toshi.
Hello, Toshi.
Still
Welcome.
here.
As you can see, we are currently we're flying through the quantum realm, and when we're flying through quantum realm, the sun shifts colors and then
Inama's
explodes.
rambling nonsense. I just
Yep.
want to be clear about that.
I thought we were in Giant's
not.
Deep.
No, we changed.
Thought we were in the
direc-
ocean.
We changed directions like 2 years ago.
What do you mean 2 years ago?
Like 2 years ago, we changed directions.
What do you mean?
Trust me on this.
I don't.
I know this information.
No.
So, when you
Okay.
then yeah,
Alright,
Yeah,
that's what I
good
thought.
job.
Okay.
it's because sometimes
Take a look and
But
see what
you're-
this spot is above water.
It's a giant tornado, I assume.
Oh, yes.
Do I have to go under the tornado?
Can you?
Can
Get in
I?
there.
No.
No,
No.
I didn't think so.
Is the quantum thing just the tornado?
It's within the tornado.
How do I get in
What?
there?
How do you?
Oh, no.
That is the
That's why I'm
question.
asking. How do I get in? Do I have to fly in from the top?
Perhaps.
We're gonna
Oh,
dive
God.
bomb into the tornado. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go, bitches.
here we go to the end.
Ooh. Help. Help.
No help.
I can't.
Ah!
Almost
Close.
there.
I'm banned from helping.
Can't. I don't like
Barbara.
not being able to see.
It's okay. One day you'll see again.
It's big enough to be able, like, you won't miss.
Ooh. No, no, look at that. No.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
You're almost there.
Landed.
Got it.
We got it.
Nice.
That was the sickest landing, boys.
This is,
Oh.
like, kind of one of the coolest spots to me.
Oh. Oh.
There's a fucking island in Tornado.
You might want to refuel your fuel.
Oh.
Just a little refueling before you go.
Yeah, so all the
Keep
quantum things
water
are like on the
scarce.
North Poles? Or not? No, not on the North Poles. That's not correct. But I
They're
have a
on poles.
suspicion.
They sure are.
It is important location.
Important location.
This location is what the kids call important.
I mean, since this is a giant tornado, do vortexes come through here, or am I fine?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, you're fine.
Nice.
Nothing to ruin my beautiful, adventurous fun. Except my own stupidity.
Except like a lot of things, but
Which
I guess,
can
yeah.
quite frequently ruin everything, as we've learned. Oh. Oh. Be welcomed in this place. The tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey.
Let it be known, there are no non-binary nomai.
Yes, but can't believe they would do this to them.
It makes up for it because all the Hearthians are non-binary.
Oh yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Enter this place without
No, it-
friends. However, there are lessons to be learned for yourself.
Like, literally, all the Hearthians go by they, them.
Yeah, no, I meant like, as in like, maybe for you it does the like redemption.
Animal will not stand for the for the nomai. Not being non-binary. Right, am I dropping in here?
I believe so.
Oh. All right. Okay. Thank God it caught me. Okay. Thought it was just gonna let me fall.
You're safe in this place.
I thought it was
Oh, I see
going
what you're
to,
doing.
yeah.
I see what you're doing, you little bitch. Seek the Wandering Arch.
That's a
The
tree. I found
Wandering
it.
Arch. Want me to walk through the Wandering Arch game? Is that what you're asking me? Oh, I gotta drop into the
Maybe.
Wandering Arch.
Oh, that's it. Oh. Oh.
Island Shark.
Island shark.
Any more moving, jumping around lore? Oh, even the oh, okay. Ooh, hi.
Hi. I mean, you kind of knew that I was gonna do that.
I mean, yeah,
Kinda
just
each-
really good at jump scare. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
If I were to theoretically.
Hmm.
Information that we definitely did not find out from a spoiler. We promise.
So, I'm assuming to here. Indeed, I do.
Hurrah.
The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. You son of a bitch. You little bitch.
Keep turning around.
Ha! Nope. Ha! Nope. Ha! Nope.
Did you?
Ha! Nope.
Well, it's not there because you took a photo.
No, I didn't take a picture. That's why I'm putting it away.
Thank you.
Ha!
Hmm.
I have a feeling it's only appearing on that side.
I think it appears on only like one or two of the other spots.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it was saying
So-
about the stone and the arch do not naturally meet, so I need to, for example, do this. While it's there. Then... Now you're gonna appear on the other side, you son of a bitch?
It's because you took a picture of where it can't be.
No,
The
I
picture's
put
gone
it
now.
away.
Okay, never mind then.
Wait, I might know what to do. Hang on. I might get it. Think I know. Think I need to take a picture. This. And then... Is that... There we go.
Yep. And now take a picture. Take another picture. So that they're both stable. Yeah.
Whoop.
Eee.
Nice work.
Fuck yeah.
Or more in here? No.
There's always more to learn. If you know where to look.
This is the last one, but we made it harder. Why? I don't want you to. You could have not. Oh, I see how you made it hard. I know what you're doing to me.
Force it.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, I put. No! Oh.
Ah.
That was dumb. It's okay.
Hmm.
Get a picture here. No, wait, that was okay. That was me being dumb again. The world is filled with me being dumb.
It's okay. We believe in you.
Well, it has the other.
There you go. Nope, not yet. Yeah.
Grown smarter.
Good way to do that. I don't think I did it like that. That's a good way to do it. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry!
Hurry?
Oh shit!
Hurry? Wait, what?
Yeah,
What did I do?
the music.
Oh,
There you go.
I didn't notice the music. We have time. We can do it. Wait. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who follow later. Is that it?
That should be it.
Okay.
I think I've like learned to hear the music before it actually starts.
I did definitely think you have, because I had no idea. It
Yeah.
sounded completely the same to me.
It was very funny of me going, the hurrying? Why the hurrying?
I was
we're all
like,
just
hurry.
sitting here
I was
like,
like,
hurry.
because I put the picture away, so I thought I fucked up or something, and like I wasn't supposed to take the picture away. It was just music.
It was just the music. The music that's in your bones.
It always kind of baffles me too. Oh wow, it gets so dark.
Ugh. Awful.
But it always kind of baffles me too because I'm like I hear it start like the very beginning of the music before the actual song starts and I'm like, wait, hurry, hurry. And then I
Hurry, go.
realize that y'all don't hear it like I do.
I'll probably learn eventually.
Yeah.
What time is it? 9 o'clock? How long have we been going?
We've been going for an hour 30.
Really? I just
Yeah.
felt much longer than that.
Almost hour 40.
Damn. Okay. That was that was a lot right there that we just did.
It was a lot of
yeah.
changes right now.
Now you know how to keep quantum items still wherever you want.
Yes, like the moon, for example. Hmm. Hooah. Let's do a review. We do. Right. Tower of Quantum Trials. This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. The Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. So, how many islands are here? Do we just have the ocean depths, or are there more islands?
That's a good question. I want to say there might be a couple more small islands.
Yeah.
So,
Difficult. This is like the kind of difficulty where it's like, yes, I want more lore, but also, man, that's a lot of stress to navigate. And I'm like, goddamn.
You're doing great so far.
yeah.
I could go chat with Gab. Do that and then try to find some other islands, maybe. See if they got any spicy lore for me. Well, I say that we could try to get into the cannon. Really difficult. We would need to get in orbit. Oh, that would be difficult.
Gently approach.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just going in. want to go chat with them. Say hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
whenever you finish this game, I have a copy of a very early beta version of this game I would love for you to play.
Oh, that's great.
There's not a whole lot to it, but it's still fun to see.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wish I'd built a hammock here before we ended up in a time loop. I found something. I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for. It seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Do you think them statues record our memories? Because they would have a really sick-ass POV shot of you landing your spaceship right above me. Found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? Works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, goes up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you.
No. Please, no thank you.
Found a photo of you. Oh, I did that.
No thank you, Gabriel. No thank you.
Where should I explore in Giant's Deep? Flashing in the sky. Statue Island. Really business happened, by the way. Nice beach for that kind of thing. Got a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. No other suggestions. What's up with this planet? Huh, I know, right? Oh, you meant, like, tell you about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past the current, and neither idea worked. For land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also one with a Nomai statue. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. The cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Excellent question. I've seen it. I hope it's not lonely. I think I've seen your ship flying around. There is
Flying
that.
around.
I
Oh yes,
don't
the ghost.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be. I'm just unless there's like a different entrance or.
I think that just leads to another entrance on the outside of the island.
Yeah.
I don't even know why it's there, honestly.
I'm guessing just. Ooh, hi. There's an island over there. Hi.
Just leaving.
I did it. Woo! Nope.
Hit a tree.
Once again, my expert. Oh god, help! Oh god. Once again, my expert navigational skills. Okay, that's the cannon area. That is the Statue Island. That would be 4. Statue Island, that one that we just passed, the Power of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, hi!
Ooh.
Hello, hello.
Trees.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh my.
Ew.
What are you?
Jellyfish?
No, probably not. What did I damage?
Not jellyfish. Starboard.
I don't know what that means, Prima.
Okay.
One of the 2 sides of the ship.
Well, it's not showing up.
You'll be fine. It is.
I'd like to acknowledge my comfort of just charging in here is quite disturbing, for me specifically.
I think you're doing fine.
You can go on the left side. The far left side.
It is a big jump.
There's a recorder there on the floor.
And there's a jetpack.
Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Haha. Can't wait to tell Hornsfeld and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right. So that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Unfortunate. That is basically it.
Here, I want to say yes.
Lost my time.
Look is open.
It's dead ghost matter. The ghosts have gone to sleep.
Sure.
So true.
Alright. Well, that is something.
Everything's something somewhere.
That would be... That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that would be 4 islands then, I think. Assuming assuming that, Gabbro doesn't know about the quantum trials, because that's hidden.
Yeah.
Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant Steep. I do believe I kind of know about. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant Steep. Well, essentially all I'm seeing is that the only thing left to do here, other than try to get the orbital probe cannon, is to try to go to the core.
The planet core.
Well,
Which is gonna be some visual, like,
yes. Because we gotta
visual
find...
pick spotting with,
Yeah, we gotta find
your
a...
tornadoes.
We gotta find a tornado that's going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise? Yes, counterclockwise.
Yeah. Turning to the left. Which, or wait. Yeah, which there is one right there to your left.
You know what? This
Or
one?
both.
Is
Unless...
it? They look like there's like...
Was it
no
clockwise or
pictures.
counterclockwise?
I'm
We need
pretty
to
sure
double
it's
check.
counterclockwise.
Well,
Is all these... Oh wait, I think I see it. Do I? No, they're all going the same way. Look at the top of them.
yeah.
Come on. I see it! 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 Right there! I see it! Get me! Do it! Let's go! I'm brave! Ha!
I'm so brave.
Brave, he says.
Let's fucking
So
go.
brave, he says.
I'm so brave.
Yeah.
Going, guys.
Now, how do I do it?
Ooh.
I know a secret. I know a way, but it is very... from what I've heard, it is really difficult. How do I do it?
Are you asking me?
No,
Do you want me
it's
to just tell
mostly
you?
rhetorical. I mean, we might be pressed for time, so maybe. But
Okay. I don't remember. So, actually, the way you find out this technique, you do have to go through Dark Bramble. But
right. I
um,
I believe I know about it because this is something I learned during my having to look for anxiety reasons when I was looking at the deep. I think at least the technique I hear people do or that people struggle with is that, or like the proper technique, quote unquote, is you got to get inside the jellyfish,
basically, yeah.
which is really
Just-
difficult.
It can be a little bit. You just gotta hold yourself steady. Match your orbit, so to speak, and just
Which,
slowly
as we know,
descend
I'm
with it.
really good at that.
You just hold down space bar. But
I think
yeah,
there's another way.
you just gotta slowly maneuver yourself underneath and then just boost down little by little alongside it.
Ooh, the noise is here. Interesting. Hello, buddy. I don't need to get. Do I need to get in the jellyfish, or do I need to just be below the jellyfish?
You get underneath it, like where the
The soft-
leafy tentacles are in the center. But you want to avoid the main round thing of them.
Yes.
You
I'm
got
going to get
this.
electrocuted. It's going to happen, and we're going
That's
to just
okay.
accept that it's going to happen.
It'll be super sexy.
It'll be, as kids say, super sexy.
Yeah. Apparently I'm
Shit.
kids now.
You are. Trust.
Thanks.
Not gonna lie. Felt. Oh no. Well, there you go. How do I go down? How do I go down?
Crouch to boost down where it should be.
Crouch.
Control. Or no, you're using mouse button or controller. That's right. Is it push in the thumbstick?
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Okay.
Nice.
The opposite of my thrust up. I'm smart.
Nice.
We're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a little close.
I keep forgetting that you're playing with a controller. I apologize.
It's okay. Can I switch it to mouse? Well, I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm gonna make it worse for myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that at this very moment.
I'm gonna lie. While we're just waiting here, I did feel a little proud of myself that I was just able to like spot that clockwise one. That felt or the counterclockwise one. Felt like a proud moment.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
really sexy of you. You did a good job. Here he comes.
Comes.
Here comes.
Just need him to get up. Very carefully.
This part stumped me for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Figuring this part out.
I mean, I
even
can
with
see
the hit
why,
that
because
you
it
get.
does. Again, if you have to go through all of Dark Bramble just to find this, like, just even the hint for it, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
That's a good spot. Just keep yourself stabilized.
Can
There
I go
he
down?
comes. Start down thrusting. Keep yourself steady inside. You'll know when you're in. Keep going.
Oh.
Oh.
Now keep going. Just keep going down. You're good. You're in. Let's go.
Hello, sir. Hello. It's so nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
That's a big eye.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's more than a big eye. You got a
First
guy
of all,
attached to him.
pat on my back for doing that on the first try. Secondly, hello.
Button.
What the
Hello.
fuck are you?
That's the guy.
That's
Thank
a very
you,
big
thank you.
eye.
I know. You're welcome.
Okay, not an eye. Okay, I see. Oh, this is the part of the cannon. This is the part.
You should be
Why
able
does
to
your
enter
hand look like an
right
eye?
there.
Enter?
The open spot
Yes.
right there.
On the cannon.
Yeah.
Oh. But that really does look like an eye. That's so evil.
It's an eyeball.
At least you can't see it from the surface.
I know, that would be horrible. I could see the tendrils.
There you go.
This is all that's down here, right? There's nothing else I'm gonna miss?
Nah.
God.
Just wanna make sure before I can. Ugh. Hello?
Trees.
Hello, statue
Hello,
friend.
my guy.
Do you have our memories in you? Did you take our memories?
That's not our statue. Our statue's at the museum. Okay. I have exciting news. Privet, the Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch flight's trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send some alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay.
Guys. Hello, guys.
See, it shows that there's 3 of these, which is interesting, because that would imply there are 3 people that it's transferring to, if I'm understanding the
Or is
logic
that-
correctly.
3 people are in a time loop.
3 people are in the time loop, which would be me, Gabbro, and somebody else. Hypothetically.
Someone we don't know.
If I'm understanding the implication.
Somebody will meet soon.
Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need it to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. What is that?
The data will be gone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Oh. Fine. Anyway.
This is fine.
Yeah, I think the structural integrity didn't work out so well, my friend. I think the structural integrity was compromised.
No, there is
Anything
some
else
on
here?
the ceiling as well.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
Very cool. Okay. I feel scared. No, okay. This is gonna be fine. Oh, bye.
I gotta get up real quick to get some Panadol. Ew, my back pain.
You kind of want to look at the other ones first.
Okay, I will look at the other one. Also, good luck, others.
Good luck. We believe in you.
No, come back. No. Here, we're gonna do these in order. as Giant's Deep with... Oh. Okay. Receiving data from probe 9,318,092. Visualizing current trajectory of probe number. Jesus. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh. I'm beginning. I'm beginning to think I may have been right to notice things. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched. Big long number. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Gotta do some math here. That would be 38 loops.
I think that might have been your first loop. This is something I haven't actually noticed.
Guess we'll never know.
Interesting. I know. I think I might know. I think I might know something. I think I might have something in my.
Just found
Share
it.
with us.
I think I might.
Found
I think
it.
some pieces are coming together.
But you are not sharing with the class?
Give me a minute. I gotta read the last of the lore.
Morgan's got it. He's a smart
Retrieve
man.
stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. And I can't read it. Bye, ship.
Bye, ship.
Okay.
It
okay.
saves it for you, so you don't have to like screenshot it or
Yes,
anything.
Right. I'm
Thankfully.
having thoughts.
That's what the Eye of the Universe is, guys.
I'm
What are
having
your
feelings.
thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Tell
your
me,
thoughts?
I just want to
Morgan.
know if there's anything else we need to do here. I don't think we do.
There's not. There's
Okay.
not. This underground area is like cool though. I will say it's just cool to look at.
Okay, we're gonna chill here. I'm gonna ramble while we wait for the sun to explode. So, putting pieces together in my brain. We are in a time loop. This is we've known since the beginning. Yes. Putting it out
Yes.
there. We also have learned that the Nomai were definitely either were or beginning to experiment with time because they noticed the oddness of the projections that were happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of the teleportation and that. So I've gathered from some of those entries that the Ash Twin project may have something to do with time, possibly.
Indeed, yes.
So
Yep.
that part I knew going into this. That part I kind of already had in my mind. Now we have learned about the statue situation, about how the statues were for logging memories, and from what I gathered from what it said and also what we've experienced, my guessing is that they were designed either A, specifically for this kind of situation where like the time looping something, or they were possibly designed specifically for situations of if members working on this project died, that they would just like have the memories like put back towards them in the past so that they could like basically loop back and not make those same mistakes. Either way, the statues definitely were created with the intention of the time looping and that kind of a thing. So we know that. I had mentioned it already, that as far as I could glean, as far as I'm aware, I think the only exception being I don't know entirely how, I guess we don't know entirely how Giant's Deep, its coding works in terms of the tornadoes and how the tornadoes, whether or not like them lifting up the islands is random or if they do that on a specific, like a specific routine. I want to lean towards routine because I feel like that would probably be easier to program than having it be random. And because it would make sense if it's routine in a time loop context. But also, so far, the only thing we have seen, other than Gabbro who changes their dialogue when we talk to them, is the probe cannon, which we have witnessed and now understand does launch in different directions every time that it launches. And also, Gabbro has mentioned that the cannon always launches at the beginning of a loop. That is the first thing that happens. It is also, I am also noticing from a cinematic perspective, the first thing we see when we start a time loop is the cannon launching. It is always the one that is directly above us every time we start a loop and we see it happen.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd have to go back and count. However, Give me this. Get over here. Okay, get over here. I need you. Okay. I don't know for sure because I haven't been counting, obviously. I'd have to either go count in streams or I'd have to look. What did I say? I think it was like the difference between how
38.
many probes have launched. Yeah, 38. The difference between how many probes have launched and which one said that it found the Eye of the Universe was 38. Which, considering this is what, live stream number... Thank you, music.
12.
I think less than 12. But I feel like we've looped enough times for that not to be a totally out there number of times we've looped. I think...
Considering you died like 3 times before you got into space, yeah.
This is true. We don't count those. Because we don't count those because what I think the
They can't be worse
intended
in the
plot is, because here's the thing, when I died in those, I didn't get the same death cutscene. It just cut to black, and I just had to start the game over, like literally start the game over. So I don't count those. I do think, however, it could be plausible that the triggering event for me and possibly Gabbro time looping might be that the very first loop when all this started was finding the Eye of the Universe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Makes sense.
I think that feels correct. I feel like that it happened, that probe, I don't know if that implies that we've been in a time loop like this whole time and this is just the first time we've been aware of it. Because I'll talk more as we die, because we're about to die. Because it did say it's been 9 million. So clearly this has been happening for, I dropped something and now I can't find it. Where did it go? Hide that far under, I'll find it in a minute. I was fucking with I have some DS games that were on my desk and one of them fell and now I can't, it's fallen into the void. Anyway.
No.
We'll find it in a minute. So, whoa. Controller, calm down. Chill out. I just heard it loudly vibrating on my JoJo manga that's sitting over there.
Got really angry.
It got really angry. It's into this as I am into this. So, because that was the other thing too, is it's the whole thing with the statues is that they're logging information. They're going somewhere and logging information and sending it back. So, I don't know if this implies that we've like all been in a time loop for the past 9 billion cycles of it, or what, or if like it's, but I think we must be, because every time it launches the probe, the thing breaks, so I can't imagine they've been resetting it, because the Nomai have been dead. So my best guess is that we've actually been in a time loop this like for 9 million loops, and we've only just now like become aware of it.
Woken up, yeah.
Maybe?
So,
Yes?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard and read it correctly, the shit, what was it? It was where it said
Hang on. I can reread these real quick and we can maybe get some clarifications.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I do think, I will say, because of all of this, I think this might be a good place to end the stream, possibly. Just because I'm not sure what I would do next. Well, I'll reassess in a minute. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I passed through the electrical barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. That's what that was? A coral forest? Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that all
coral.
we're gonna comment on that?
it was pretty.
Had to construct a probe cannon. Okay, launch module. The launch module looks heavily damaged. There's a huge breach in the glass viewport. Probe tracking module. This is the big one. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin Project. I found no my coordinates marking a location for the eye of the universe.
So the
Nice.
third person is the third statue, activated statue is the tracking module for the tracking module.
Damn.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay,
So-
no, I take back what I was saying. You're right. So, you're right, because the criteria for us going back in time and resetting is dying. And I've been thinking about this wrong. Because the criteria for us dying isn't necessarily, us,
Dying.
No, the criteria for us dying isn't necessarily 22 minutes. Like that's not just a set amount of time that we reset. Yeah, I forgot because the sun explodes. So it's more that like we happen to get sucked into this time loop on the 22-minute countdown to the universal death that just happened to happen. I still think that maybe it must have found it on this first probe, because that's the thing. That statue has been in the museum for a long time with its eyes closed, and people have stood around it and walked past it probably countless of times, but it only opened for us, and it only opened when we were walking downstairs to go back to our ship, and no one happened to be around. So I do think that something had to have triggered that, and I think it is very plausible that it was the probe finding the eye of the universe, hypothetically in story sense.
Right.
Especially because, again, it starts on our very first loop before we ever see the statue. We see what happens. We see it launch out of the thing. But it would make sense, again, if it is working, if it is functioning, like if the orbital probe cannon hypothetically is functioning outside of canonical time, outside of like set time, it would make sense that it keeps launching in different directions, because like us, it can actually make different choices in the time loop as opposed to everyone else who would hypothetically be making the same choices and doing the same thing in a time loop.
But why does it only fire off now?
It's the real question.
Why does it only fire off now, and then also, if I'm understanding this correctly, and then also with my prior knowledge, which you will see eventually, I don't think we've gotten to the high energy lab yet. That's
No,
going
we
to be
have
a
not.
good place to
No.
go next,
Yeah.
along with the rest of the rest of the Ember Twin. The information that the orbital probe cannon gathers gets sent back in time to the Ash Twin. And then it just continues to gather it loop after loop after loop until it finds it. But I like you said, I think that is what activated the statues for both us and Gabbro.
Yes.
But I don't know
But why? They did put
because it found the eye of the universe.
Right. No, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And that must be what they're talking about, because they said that the statues would only activate under two circumstances. One is if there is some kind of mechanical error, like a problem, or if whatever they were working on was complete, which is probably the Eye of the Universe situation.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go back to that one? Or like I don't think we can reread, but
Which
it was
one?
like I think it was the Statue Island,
Statue Island,
Sculpture Island, or whatever. Statue Workshop.
the workshop. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded or in the event that it failed.
So shit.
So, but what we don't know is whether or not they activated because they succeeded finding the Eye of the Universe, or if they failed.
But it's yeah, my
Or
brain's a
something.
little bit fried now. The Ash Twin project success, I guess that means the Eye of the Universe is found, which equals its success.
Hypothetically.
Or has that been?
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Because-
coordinates or something.
Yeah, because well, we know for a fact the Eye of the Universe was found, or at least
Yes.
s- an anomaly equating to the all-known whatever that it
Something
resembles
at least
the Eye of the
that has the
Universe.
same energy, yeah.
Yeah, which it is.
Interesting.
It is.
Right, I figured it was.
That's my guy.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
that would be its success.
Just
But
having,
then
yeah.
also, what I was gonna come back around to is I don't know why it has been shot 9 million times previous, and how that has not been found, because it has already it's already been stated that it only has needed to be shot off once, and we haven't been through 9 million time loops
Exactly.
unless. Hold on.
Well, here's what I'm thinking though, is that if they had the ability to put like
I
the
think-
station itself on a loop, that might, because that's what they were talking about. They talked about how they had to not do the project, the orbital probe cannon, because launching it would be too dangerous and it would destroy the integrity of the thing. However, hypothetically, if I were one of the Nomai and I came up with a way for it to basically launch countless of times and then reset itself, like okay, basically to be where they only do need to launch it once. However, if they launch it once in the future, within like hypothetically like the 20 something minutes it takes to fly through space, they realize, nope, not that direction. They send that information back in time. So the next time it launches, they're like, not that direction, let's try a different one. And then they just repeat that endlessly. But it's crazy though, because it's launching in current time, right before the universe explodes, and when all the Nomai are dead, hypothetically, unless they're
Doesn't
not
it
all
take
dead.
like a lot of power to?
Yes.
So if it could be because I remember like previously they were talking about like
This game.
simulating the power that comes from like a supernova to power up the thingy.
Right.
So what if after the Nomai, died and went extinct, they weren't doing that system anymore, or like they gave up on finding the eye, and now that the universe is coming to a close, it is doing that supernova on its own naturally. That's what's causing the power to send the probe out. Like the hardware's still there. The thing that sends the probe out is still got the capacity to do the loop. It's just now it's finally got the power to send the probe out because the star it's attached to is dying out naturally on its own.
You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Make a very good. There you are. I found it.
You found it.
yeah.
I love this fucking game.
So interesting. Okay. So
So fun.
it is almost 10 o'clock, which isn't too late for me necessarily. We've been going for about 2 hours. So what I think we could try to do, I don't know if I have the willpower to do high energy. I don't know if I do or do I? Looking
believe
within
you do.
myself. Because I was gonna say we could try to go to the orbital probe cannon. And just try to get into
Touch
the
the cannon.
giant because all it's going to be is we could just spend an entire loop trying to do that, because it's just going to be the trickiness of getting into orbit and landing there,
Yeah.
which is going to be hard, but it's not impossible, because there's obviously lore there, so it's obviously possible. We can either do that, or because I do think the high energy lab is accessible from the Sunless City. We know the shortcut to get there. I don't know if I have the. I worry I worry the quantum caves are gonna scare me too much. It's 10 at night. Okay, we're gonna put it to a vote. I think we have time to do more stuff, like 1 or 2 more loops before I'll call it and I'll settle down for bed to try to not stay up too late. Do we want to, option A, try to get on the orbital probe cannon. Option B, try to find the high energy lab. Option 3, try to find the quantum caves and the Lake Big caves and all that.
A, B, or 3. Pick one.
Yep. A, B, or 3.
My option is for the orbital cannon, since it's already we're pretty much just stuck in a lot of Giants Deep for the stream, so just keeping that all contained.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I
good for
second
my
that.
brain.
You second that? Let's
And also,
do it.
I don't want you to freak out because we still got to talk about stuff after.
You're right. Well, no, yeah, I will be clear. I won't be that freaked out to where I'll have to like immediately get off. I'll be okay. I'm being a little dramatic,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's do orbital probe.
Be a
Very
little dramatic.
dramatic.
I will be a little.
Yeah, let's try the orbital probe cannon because again, I think it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to get on there, but I want to try because I think
We'll
that
give it to.
we're already learning
try.
so much lore that is related to that I just feel like it's the natural next step just to try to get on there.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
Oh yeah.
How we
get
get on
more
there
gold.
is going to be a different story.
I don't know if you can lock onto it.
No, I don't think we can either. I think from what I've read, you have to be in orbit and just do it. Like you have to just be in Giant's Deep orbit and you just have to get on there. I don't know if I have to be out of my ship or in my ship or what. I also remember someone saying you have to kind of constantly make sure you don't fall in Giant's Deep because the gravity's so heavy.
Yeah.
So
Giant Deep is my favorite place, guys.
it's very cool.
So.
My favorite place, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not. Chasing it around is not working. Do I have to wait for it to come in
Chase
the
it
other
around the
side?
other
I feel like this
direction?
is a really high risk
Yeah.
of me getting slammed in with it, though.
I mean, at least that way you'll hit it.
You're right. If the goal is to hit it, we can certainly do that. I don't know if I might have to be out of my ship, but I'm scared about that because my ship doesn't. I don't have powerful thrusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watch it go around. I can lock on.
Nice.
Okay.
Should be able to inch your way closer to it.
I could probably get in that top bit. That top bit looks. Oh no, I see it. There's a landing pad right there. I see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably
He
flip around.
sees the man.
Way to flip. Nope. We're just going. No!
We went down.
I'm aware.
Sorry.
So close. Splash. Okay. Alright, come on.
Splash down.
Yeah, this is what I was. That's what people were talking about, though. You have to be very careful because Giant's Deep just keeps wanting to suck you back in.
It
Come
wants
hang
to
out with
chew
me.
you
I'm
up
no
and spit you back out.
I see it, though. I see that there is a launch pad. I was just trying to figure out how to fucking rotate myself. No, I don't want you. I know I did it. Gotta be a way. Gotta be a way without plummeting into Giant's Deep. See it. That direction does face out. Can't get it on a second go around. I'm gonna just look it up on. I'm gonna look up some kind of video.
Okay.
Yeah. Grandmother.
Come on. Okay, at this
You
point,
got
if
it?
my ship crashes, that's okay. I just want to get on there.
Hell yeah.
Okay. It's right there. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye, bitch. Don't come here. Don't crash into me.
Oh. You got it. You got it. You got it. Woo! Good job. Amazing work.
Oh, hi. No. We're gonna be on the wrong side. No! Come on, it's right there. Come on. Oh no, come on.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. No!
Ah, you missed it.
Match it.
Wait.
Well, here you go.
Yeah.
I am
let's
God.
go.
I am
Wait.
fucking amazing.
Masturbation to it.
Fuck yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. How handy.
How handy.
How
Oh,
nice.
right here. What?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't.
What? Oh no!
Oh my god, I'm an
Did
idiot.
you not put your suit on?
Oh my god!
I'm the dumbest man alive.
No, he went in there without his suit on.
You didn't put your suit
I
Yeah.
hate so much that that happens right now. Someone needs to clip that. Me saying, I am God, I am amazing, I just landed this ship, and then fucking walking outside without my goddamn suit. I think I know why. It's because my habit is to put it on immediately. But at the end of streams, when I read the lore, I don't put it on because I'm gonna reset it anyway. And I think that's what I did because I thought I was gonna end the stream. I'm so dumb, guys. Guys, I'm really dumb.
And none of us caught it either.
Nobody
so.
saw. It's oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, we can do it though. We did it once. We can do it again.
No,
Jeez, Louise, I'm dumb.
That was painful. That was so painful.
It was awful. I have my suit on. I did that. We're okay. Oh, I'm the worst. We can do it again. We can do it again. Watch this. We can do it again. Watch this.
Fucking go. Trick shot. One try.
First try. Come on. Oh, come on. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. First try, guys. I am God. You see how I have my suit? I am God. God, it sucks. I thought it was gonna be so cool because I was like, oh wow, look, I dropped right inside. I land this so perfectly, and then I fucking suffocated and I didn't. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Lord help me.
it was so funny.
The Nomai are fucking watching clips of my memories, and they're just like, Jesus Christ, the universe is in this guy's hands.
What do you mean you're unable to render the clip? No, I got a good one.
It's a really good one. It has to. Okay, what do we got? Rope tracking module. That's really important. That's really huge.
An internal site error. Fuck you.
Control module.
Oh,
What do we got up here?
Toshi got it. Bless you, Toshi.
Your
Thank you, Toby.
I love you. Clip of H Bomber guy going, I love you. Launch module. Alright, which one do we want to look at first? Got launch module, control room, and tracking area.
Uno.
Launch module.
This one?
Yes.
See how much we can actually access. Well, that's a problem.
The launch sure did break it.
Sure did. I guess not that.
I
Is
think
this
you
one?
might be able to get in there through the outside. I wouldn't
Yeah,
recommend
I have
doing
a
that
feeling,
right now, though.
but I would not like to do that.
We don't need to see it that bad. It's fine.
Control
We know
module.
the
Let's
stuff.
go in here. It's accessible. I hope. Unless it's about to launch me into space. But again, we did it once, we did it twice. We can do it again.
You can.
Ironically, going there as fast as possible is the easiest way to get there. Like,
Well,
The
Hello.
easiest way to get anywhere.
Whoa. Do you hear that music? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty sexy, not
We're
gonna lie.
we're doing cool shit. What is this? Show me.
These are cool stuff. I want to seize it.
Yeah, it's pretty broken in here. Pretty
It's pretty fucked up.
pretty broken. Oh well, I think this is an accessible area though, because I see the thing right there. Okay,
Oh, there's the launch pad.
this is because that would be this is the tracking area, I think. No, this is the launch. Okay, then how do we? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love.
No, gay.
All these
Aliens.
gay aliens. Gay aliens, even.
Gay science aliens. Ew.
Know what that is? Lore. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mal and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea might feel responsible.
Also, they never had a power source for this thing. So
Yeah.
maybe it only started firing the probe once the sun started to explode.
Well, it said
for real,
they had a proposed
And we only-
power source, and they just
They had a
couldn't
proposed power source.
do
We
it
just couldn't do it.
because it was too
So
dangerous.
yeah.
Which
And
could
they
still
didn't
be a
use
supernova.
They didn't explode the sun manually to do it because the sun station turned out to not work.
Yeah, so maybe they've never fired this probe during the Nomai
The
lifetime.
Ashton, I believe?
And the 9 million loops are just from when the sun's been starting to explode. And the statues only started to work because they're just like, hey, probes work.
5 minutes, 57 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ashwin Project, so we still have about 15 minutes. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. So randomly aligned is a key word here.
Yes.
Look how crazy that thing is.
It's so cool. Look at
Oh,
that.
and there it goes.
Look at that penis.
Look at that penis. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking busted.
Fucking busted. Yikes.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever.
Yikes forever.
Yikes.
Orbital
forever.
probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be?
The probe tracking module was what we found in the core of Giant's Deep. because you can see the shape, the
Oh.
weird eye shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've already found that it went missing
Okay.
after it.
So then, okay, so that makes sense. So the launching thing is, we did access the launching thing. It was just. in
It went
Giant's
to the
Deep.
bottom of Giant's Deep.
Damn. Ouch.
Oh.
I'm
Ouch.
dumb. Anyway, don't worry about it.
I found this.
I want. Let me in there.
I'm gonna go in. You aim bad. You gonna go in.
Thank you.
Go and check. Is the bad driver?
Yeah. Okay. So that's gone. That's not good. That is unfortunate.
That is
Okay. So. Okay. So it looks like our only thing is we got to get to the launching thing, and we're gonna have to go outside.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can brave the outside. We have a suit on this time.
We do have a suit on this time, so our chances of survival are significantly better. I'll go out the way we came because I need to refuel a little bit. Actually, can I launch a probe? Because I can track my probe, maybe. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh.
Yeah, that might be your best option.
Launch a probe so I can track it better so I don't get confused, because I have a tendency to do that.
Valid. I get fucking lost.
Just give myself a little light. A little light.
Yeah.
Gotta get back to the
It's
ship.
just like with the anglerfish.
I know what anglerfish you mean, but also.
We're not going to see those actual anglerfish. Yeah.
Okay. Get some oxygen, get some fuel. Go. Go.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Game. Where's my probe? Oh. Need to be careful. Get sucked into Giant's Deep. Oh, that's right. It said the glass was broken on the outside. Think. Oh,
Where's your scout pointing to?
right. Like right there. I think I have to go on the other side of this because I think it said that the glass was broken, but I'm also scared because Deep is right there. Might suck me in.
Yeah.
I'll just go over, I guess, if we can.
That's what I'm trying. I'm just trying to be very ginger.
Yeah.
Always control myself. It shows on the pictures that the glass is broken. I believe.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. Broken glass. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a bit
Sweet.
borked
Oh,
in
we
here.
are inside.
Whoa. Hi.
Round.
Hello.
Borked in here. Okay.
There's
Just a
there's
little bit fucked up.
piece floating.
There's the thing.
There's a useful thing.
Probe tracking module.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello.
We were just over here.
We were just there.
We know
Well,
what
aren't
that
over
is.
there. That was in the core. Um. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Yeah. Unfortunate.
There's one floating in the
Oh.
air.
Yoink.
Ooh, thank you.
The one we were
Where's
just
this?
at.
The sun. You get a nice view of the sun from here.
Sure do.
The full concentrated power of the sun.
Power of the sun. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart temperature's love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we're ignoring that setting? Present 100% certainty. Orbital probe cannons, such structure withstand. Increase the greatest chance of finding the universe. Yeah, we read that already.
That one's been read.
Is there anything else here? Because all of that's broken, which sucks.
Porch.
Is there anything else here before I call that complete, though?
I want to say so.
Well, here's the thing though, because I'm looking at the things, and we only picked up 2 stones from here, right?
Yeah, both the other areas also only had 2 stones.
I know. It's just that because of the way the stone looks like, I don't know if it's just me or just me looking at it, but it'll be fine, I guess.
I think it's
What?
just you.
What do you want to
looking at
say?
Because the issue is because the way the stone has branches on it, like this one has 1 circle and the other one has 3.
Yeah,
I know it's also because the other thing has 2 on it, but it feels like there should be a second stone that it just has 2. But I think
yeah,
that
because
might
that's
just
the that's the location we're in right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Those stones relate to
location.
other locations on this vessel.
Mhm.
We're already on the one that's 2, so they wouldn't have one called labeled 2 here because otherwise
2 is
there'd be no
here,
need to
yeah.
project yourself here and all that.
Very funny
The
direction.
only thing
to
would be if
predict.
there's like,
Something up on the roof.
I don't see anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just probably
Yeah.
another like small thing that you can get.
Oh, fucking bless.
What? What?
Hmm?
What?
I think letters left for a second. Something happened.
1 second.
Maybe package.
Let me just look real quick so I don't leave.
Okay.
Orbital probe. I won't look at what it is, but I just want to see if there's anything else on. The wikis usually have like every possible location, so like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna see if we
Right.
have all the locations. Skimming, not looking.
Hello.
Control module.
Hello, welcome back.
We did that. Launch module, we did that. That one's at the bottom. Yeah, that looks like that's it. 'Cause
Okay,
it literally just says control module, launch module, probe tracking module,
Nice.
which we got the probe tracking module at the bottom of the ocean. So
Yeah.
He's in the bottom of the ocean.
let me make sure there's no
Bottom of the
like
ocean.
lore that was missed, because I think it should just say the same thing. It's just weird that it would repeat the same data. It's a lot of work to get here for something that's in the other place, but I guess that might just be because it is difficult to get here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so that is basically got everything here. So
Hell yeah.
let's just meditate. We can go read up on that.
We did it, guys.
We did
Hell
it,
yeah, that didn't
guys.
take that very long.
Yeah.
So we probably have time for more stuff. But if that is it, I think that is everything on Giant Steep, which is really cool that we did that in one sitting. I really thought that was going to take a
Yeah,
lot
That is
longer.
everything on Fancy.
I think the main thing was that you got free Dexter's water planet.
Yeah,
Most people do.
Yeah.
water and tornadoes.
Again, I do think that
Water
it is
tornadoes.
intentional for people to get scared
The
of
scar.
this. Where are you coming? Are you going back? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going back. Don't worry about it.
Bye.
Bye.
God, I can't believe I jumped out of the ship without my suit. I'm so stupid.
It's so funny because this is the second time that's happened with you. Every time he's done something, and so you're like, yes, time to go.
Oh, wait now.
And then it's
Time to
like,
go!
wait, don't
Whee!
We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
2 hours, 45 minutes. Okay, let me read it.
Yeah.
Okay. The broken remains of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant Steep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai pushed... Sound?
Sound.
That was yawn.
Okay.
That was sound.
Someone yawned.
The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the Eye of the Universe. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin Project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. So the control did come, the command came recently from the Ash Twin. So either Letters' theory is correct, where they actually, like, it only just now received the power it needed to send that command,
start
or there
marching,
might be
yeah.
something happening where it's like it was some kind of pre-structured command or something.
But how
Because
is
here's
it?
the thing
How has
too
it
as
received
well, is
9
that-
million 9 billion ones so far?
Because I think time has been reset. I think it keeps
Yeah.
doing it, and it keeps recording all of the results
It's
from the
been
future.
resetting on its own loop, and
Yes.
the statues only woke up and smacked us into the loop after it found the Eye of the Universe, after it succeeded.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh.
So it's been
Okay.
Yeah.
so the universe has ended 9 million times
Oh
while
my
it's been
God.
looking for
Yeah, that's what I've been
for the Eye of the
thinking.
Universe.
I think that we've been in this time loop for, like, hypothetically been in this loop, or at least the probe has been. Like, the probe and the launch station has experienced this 9 million times. We've only just become aware of it in our timeline, whenever, like, the original timeline when it found the Eye of the Universe. But I think that the Ash Twin Project, and probably maybe not even the Ash Twin Project, but at least the orbital station has been functioning, like, basically receiving data from the future, if that makes any sense.
Right.
So it-
okay.
It's like, so it launches, like, basically if you have one timeline, it's going, probe launches, does not find the eye, that data is sent back in time to the orb program, so then the timeline splits. And it basically is where, okay, we have data from this timeline, we launched this, so we're going to do it a different way. And it's just been repeating that over and over and over again. So
9
technically
million
speaking,
times.
yeah,
Gotcha.
I think that's what's been happening. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. The Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only need to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet, that's why I think they were asserting that they only need to launch it once, because the data is going to come
Yeah.
back in time.
But I was going to come
Right.
back in time. So
They were just worried, I think, probably of the actual, like, anyone who's on the station being damaged and the data being lost. Because if it breaks and whatever system is in place to make it loop is damaged, they're fucked, and it's all for nothing. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving a probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. I think that is it.
Somehow I never like fully grasped that concept. Like I
Time
kind of
is
understood that it was
confusing. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I kind of understood that I mean obviously I understood that the probe tracking module, like, oh, it was going It was in a time loop with us, obviously, and that's how it's
Right.
gathered so much data. But for some reason, my brain never grasped that it was already doing that 9 million times previously,
Yeah.
and that
It's
we
not in the
only
time loop
started.
of us. We're in a
Yeah,
time loop of it.
yeah. And then
Mhm.
whenever it finally found the eye of the universe, that's whenever we got sucked into it.
I think that's what happened. Same with Gabbro. I think that also probably the timing lined up with that.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, makes sense because time shit in almost anything is super complicated, and I don't think it's like. I think a lot of people can struggle to wrap their heads around that. I know in fucking weird comparison. I remember in Avengers Endgame, like my entire family being so confused about how the time travel worked, and me being like, I get it. Why does no one else get it? I feel like it's really easy, guys.
Right. This is a very simple concept,
What
guys.
consuming other time travel related media does to a motherfucker.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, am I fit to understand how to make time travel technology? No, but I sure can understand it.
And sometimes only one of those things matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can call Giant Steep and Orbital Probe Cannon done. That leaves us with two options.
Yeah.
Hmm.
High Energy Lab or Quantum Caves on Ember Twin.
Hard choices, hard choices.
We can probably do
I
one more
think-
of those.
I think the high energy lab is easy to get to from our shortcut on the Ember Twin.
I'm inclined to agree.
Because I think whenever we get to the Sunless City, there is a path that is marked that you can take.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that. Let's do that. We can save the Quantum Caves for when we have more time, especially if I'm gonna freak out and like fuck around. Black Hole Forge. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to do the High Energy Lab. I think that would be easier to do. If we can do it really, really fast, we can try the coin. And some. Or the lake bed cave, either one. Because the lake bed also requires us to be fast, so we need to be like on it as soon as we get ready. As far as I'm aware. But it sounds like it's at the very bottom of the lake bed, and that fills up almost immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do it!
You'll have to get there first either way, or fast either way.
I mean, you also have to get there first, but like.
Notice how I have never. I avoid autopilot at all costs nowadays. Fucking thing.
One bad experience soon.
What fucking up autopilot does to a man. Come on. To get to the fucking gravity cannon. To get to the fucking orbital cannon on the second try.
Because you've gotten so good at flying. And
that's literally not what I'm. That's the opposite of what
And the game has decided to nerf you. You could let me finish my sentence first, I promise.
Your sentence was incorrect.
It was correct, trust me on this.
3 incorrect.
My sentences are usually always correct, and I don't know why you keep on thinking they're not. It's like you don't trust my sentences or something.
I tend to not.
Why not?
I go the wrong way. I think I just want. into the hole. Okay. Ooh.
Careful.
Careful.
No.
Ouch.
As always, I'm a little.
That's okay. Beautiful landing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Beautiful landing. 10 out of 10 stars.
Go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
Go, 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 go. Oh, ready? Here we go. Thank God Ember Twin is such
Nice.
low gravity. Anyway,
Let's see which one it is.
stepping stone.
Stone.
Iron Duel.
Alright.
Right. Down we go.
Let's go.
Just follow the wire to the best of your abilities as fast as you can. Yum!
Yum, yum, yum,
Speed
yum.
is key.
Yum, 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 yum,
Speed is
yum.
key. Speed is key. Focus. Speed. A
Speed.
lack of fear of caves. Oh no. Oh no.
We're not scared of the cave.
Should I just go?
Yeah.
Okay, you just go. It's
No!
okay. See?
No! 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 No!
You'll be fine.
Come on.
I think, actually, I think this might be a waiting situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Speed is no longer key.
because you're not going to be able to get through the sand
Yeah.
by blasting through it.
Speed is key until you reach this point, and then speed is not.
Yeah, speed is not key. Speed stops being
Does
key
it need to
for a
get
little bit.
above the cactuses, or do you need to try to go?
I think above the cactuses, maybe.
I'm not sure if you can jump. I don't think you can jump
Yeah, I don't think I'm
underneath
gonna
the
be able to
sand.
get
the
over that.
sand just pushes you down.
So, yeah,
I'm just
you
gonna say
have
once
to
it
wait
gets
a
high
little
enough, I
bit.
gotta run, because it's it's a low ceiling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speed will become key in a second.
But once you get to the lab, you'll be fine.
Okay, that's good.
Slowly waiting.
Slowly waiting.
See if you can jump underneath the sand. Like, walk underneath it a little bit.
Not good.
Didn't think so. Okay.
Oh, okay, it's not as low as I thought. I thought the ceiling was a lot lower.
Let's go!
Go, 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 go.
Ow, 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 ow.
2 punches are fine, let's go!
Ah!
Whoops.
What?
Other side.
Above those. There you go. Nice. Okay. Going,
I
keep
think I
going.
lost all that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You made it.
Oh.
Wow, wow, wow.
Into
wow,
the
wow,
world.
wow. Okay, gotta keep going. It's getting dusty in here.
Yes, little.
Is it? Did that find me?
Mhm.
Yay.
Ooh!
This should
Stop
be
it out there.
the way. Huh.
Miss-
It's not the way.
Fly up. I want to say that should be it up there.
No.
You missed.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you.
I think you did.
Shimmer meant to laugh at you.
Like a little bit.
Aha!
There we go.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes.
We got here. Some fancy little boxes.
Oh,
High energy lab.
this is big. Very
This
good.
is it.
Garbage.
Oh my gosh, there's so
You
much
got
shit to touch. Holy shit. Okay. Here we go. Buckle up, everybody. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole.
Yes.
In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination.
We were able to prove that. I remember that.
An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, and Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yara requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. I'd hate to leave him in the dark.
Uh-oh.
What do you do? Oh,
Redirect the power.
redirected to power. What's up here? Or do that. Oh my gosh, there's so much shit!
Ooh.
What are you?
Do we recognize these shapes?
This is definitely the twins right there. Bug!
Oh, this is the.
Oh, these are
this
the
is
towers. These
bridges.
are the towers. That's the
Yeah.
Sun Station Tower.
Yeah.
That's the Twin Towers. That's the tower for the twins. That's Brittle Hollow. That's
I get it now.
anyway, error of speaking. You know what I mean. That's Brittle Hollow. That's Timberhearth. Anyway, lore.
Another orbital probe has hit the ship.
Another orbital probe has hit the Ash Twins. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through a warp. 22 minutes, huh? 22 minutes, huh?
22 minutes.
We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an expositional rate. Say something that would require a supernova? Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Okay, wait, I'm gonna read the rest of this. Something that we learned a long time ago now makes so much more sense. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. They might just say it honestly in what they're talking about. It would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Raimi. So I believe it's who Terraform?
It's you who's
It's you who's
Aeriform.
Aeriform. I can read. So remember how someone was really, really invested in the idea of blowing up the sun?
Yeah.
I now understand why they would
My
be
God.
that. It was very much when we found it kind of felt a little bit like almost a silly joke, like, okay, what, like, this is, but it was sort of, I almost had this thing of like, why on earth would they not just lock that Nomai up and be like, hey, you want to kill everybody? That's crazy. Now it makes sense. They wanted to blow up the
Because you
sun
blow
because
up
they
the
thought it was going
sun,
to activate the
And
warp
then
stuff.
22 minutes, you didn't blow up the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Except for 22 minutes, you have to pull up the sun again. And again.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
because you blow up the sun, and then the thing goes back because the thing that's the probe. If the probe finds the eye, it sends the information back in time. So theoretically, you're corresponding with someone in the station that's where the information we reach to tell you if you blow up the sun again or not.
Mm-hmm. But now it makes sense why they even wanted to do that in the first place. I get it now.
You blow up the sun!
You blow up the sun! The Ash Twin Project
Blow up the
will
sun!
be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically, to build it. We need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my impressive language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mount. Indeed, you could.
They're getting the science together.
Getting the science.
I was
together.
right. The time loop is happening because
That's gonna be
the sun
that's
is
gonna be
blowing
the
up.
exit.
Yeah.
I'm
There's-
so powerful.
Yeah.
You are.
There
This
is more to
very
do.
funny, like how they
Yeah,
said
there's more
it's
to do in
like
here,
that.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm so
I was just wanting to get all the way to the
Smartest
top
idiot.
before I go
Okay.
down lower, because I feel like lower is going to be crazy. I can feel it in my bones. There's no way they have to make you reroute power first before opening this door without there being something insane on the other side.
Yeah.
Lord, these
Ew.
things.
Oh, they're tiny black
The
holes.
little white
They're
holes,
little
black
black hole and
holes.
white holes. They're little guys. Anyway,
Yes.
what horrors persist on the other side?
What is on the other side of the black hole station? Let me see.
Oh,
Teeth.
What's in there?
Shoot the scourge.
what is it?
Go back up to the black hole and white hole cores with an empty hand.
Huh?
Like go up closer.
Oh.
The warp.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I
you put the
see.
guy in the guy.
He's out.
Oh, he comes
that.
out
Do you see
before he
that?
goes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh
Let's
my
see
Now-
the hero.
God. Yes.
What happens if you
Um,
shoot into the white hole?
Try to do it back.
Yeah, white hole.
Oh.
It just gets pulled into the black hole.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, would you like to see a peek
Oh,
Easter egg?
Yes.
So, what you're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is you're gonna shoot your scout into the black hole and then quickly remove the core.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There's two of them.
We got two little guys.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you destroyed the world. How dare you? Stop. Don't touch my fucking computer. I'll kill you. Wow.
You've got a terrible fate.
There wasn't
no going
anything
back.
else we
Please
needed to
tell me
do
that
in there,
doesn't
was
reset
it?
the world, right? Oh, there's silly music.
No, it's not.
There wasn't anything else we needed to do in there, right?
No, you're fine. That's why. I
This is
asked
gonna
you to
destroy
do
all
it
my
then.
progress, right? Just to be clear.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Just make sure.
Of course not. It's a silly ending.
You never know.
Well, guys, we caught you in the ending of the game, guys.
Yay!
We did
Caused
it.
the paradox. I was correct all
We
along.
caused
I
a
was Morgan
devastating
for once.
paradox.
It was me. I was the correct bitch.
Oh, the fucking
It was you.
music right now. This is so funny.
The sun blowing up did lead to the probe getting launched. I'm the path.
You're correct. Yes. That's what happened.
Oh, that
I'm
feels too.
so
That feels like too good an ending not to just let this be the ending of the stream.
That was kind of
We
my
gotta
thought.
check on our notes though. Gotta go check our notes though. Otherwise,
Load previous save. Yes, please. I don't have to do that all again, right?
Please.
That's
You should not have to. No,
Okay.
I really want to say that's not.
Let's
it's
go
not
read my
gonna do
notes and
that to
make
you.
sure. Not launching towards me, right? Yes. We're good. All right, we're
We don't see
good.
it.
We gotta make
He's
sure
not
every
blind.
time.
Curse with the knowledge that it can happen, therefore is cursed with the knowledge that it can happen.
Okay, good.
Fire
Okay.
slam.
Let's read. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between the arrival and departure times by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute time interval was possible. Okay, that's such a specific number. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between the Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. And then, the Nomai plan to construct a technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on the Ash Twin.
Yes.
With that, I do think that's a good spot to end it. I feel like trying to do the quantum stuff is maybe going to be... I feel like that's a really funny place to end, so I feel like that's a good spot for now.
Yes.
We can save the quantum caves for another run through. But for now, I think this is a good place to start. We've been going for like almost 3 hours, I think, so...
Yeah.
hours
probably
till a
good
minute.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone though had a great time. I hope you all had a great time here and had a fun time. For everyone who isn't aware already, who happens to be watching this, I will probably, I will probably try to do one more stream this weekend with letters here, maybe. Possibly not on our usual Sunday, Monday stream. Possibly Saturday, maybe. We need to talk about it a little more. Because Sunday we're going to be doing something else. Potentially. But other than that, though, however, other than that stream, this will probably be either my last or second to last stream for this month. Because in a few days, there's going to be a big old trip happening. That will take all of my time and attention, and therefore I will not be able to stream. So I will be gone for probably the rest of March, but you might be able to see one more stream. We'll see if time allows for it. And I will see you guys next time. However, it has a lovely day or night, whatever it is for you. And don't break the universe. Don't break time.
Don't break time, and
good
be sure to check out the Blood Moon tonight if you can.
Yeah, check out the Blood Moon. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
All kind of lunar things going on. Good night.
Bye.
Night.